right. Welcome to Manchester. What week is this in NACE?
Playoffs.
Playoffs. The first week of playoffs in NACE. Varsity Overwatch. Today we've got Manchester versus Baldwin Wallace.
Yep.
Baldwin Wallace. This is my friend Amaya. Amaya, what do you think is going to happen here today?
Well, really, I just expect like having like player Frank back. I'm see if they're different players.
Yep. Frank, veteran tank, has been starting every year except this one, but now is picking up the slack once again. Beautiful tank. He's honestly probably one of the best players on the Manchester roster. Thank you, mantra here.
Round one.
We got John Braun on Juno, Ben V on Farah, Ben Schlarb on Brig, Frank on Mantra, and Ben Schlarb on Tracer. Ooh, good pick by John Braun, but Drew's gonna get picked too. It's a decent trade. Genji's gonna get John Braun as well. Running at Doomface. Frank's gonna get picked early here. And then is gonna die here. Okay, so Baldwin's gonna win the first team fight here, but that's okay. First team fight matters, but sometimes it doesn't really matter. Just learning the comps. Yeah, and Frank's gonna immediately switch to Winston. Winston, the best, probably the best dive tank in the game right now. And with the Genji and Tracer as well, be very effective, and they're gonna call out their targets. And in today's meta, Brig just doesn't die. It's really good with Juno as well, who unfortunately did get nerfed today.
Yeah, the only thing that
Absolutely. It looks like Frank's gonna get 2 picks here, and then Ben's gonna get an additional 2 picks. So they won that team fight there. I'm really curious to see how Baldwin recovers from this. Do they take the bridge fight, knowing that there's a break, or do they go around the side? Take the bridge fight. John Brown's a hyper ring. Beautiful pick on. Oh, there we go. That's a 3-piece right there. If they get Frank here, though, that might not be great. They're gonna get Frank here. But if they can get Doomfist staggered in as long as possible, then it's fine. It's fine. Now it's just a 4v4, and we'll see if they wait for their tank or if they try to win it without their tank, which I don't think they will. Obviously, we can see how the ult economy is doing. They've got 4. Yeah,
and our
got 4.
tank is back.
We've got 4. So it looks like Ben used the first one. I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, the list is there.
Juno used the control, and so now they're gonna
Push deep into this enemy territory.
I did notice that there was one.
Now I'm curious to see if they hold the other side of the bridge or if they get it. Nope, they're gonna play inside the bridge. Okay. I didn't think they were gonna play the door entrance, but you never know. Right. A little too close to spawn. I'm expecting to see a primal here. With this bridge fight, primal is a pretty huge
Oh, yeah.
There it is! There's a primal. Not gonna get anybody off though, but we'll see if it has any effect. No supports. Oh, but a huge Genji blade. It's winnable. No, it's not. Supports, yeah. Close team fight right there. Manchester at 90% though. Hopefully, if this next team fight ends fast, they might have another team fight as well. Only having Rally, though, to their 4 ults is pretty crazy. I'm highly expecting that Baldwin will use the Juno ult here.
Oh, yeah.
Doomfist is going to be if he's low.
Oh, and it looks like Soldier.
With the new patch today, Doomfist got a pretty decent buff. Oh, that's terrible for us. The rally, that was really necessary. Oh, yeah, full spawn here. Did we use it? Nope. We have another team fight. I really don't want Gonbron to die here, because that would be pretty bad for this last team fight. Yeah, that's really bad. Looks like Ben's just gonna try some point here. Frank's back on her mantra. Frank's not gonna be able to touch here. Let's see.
Oh, no. Because of that doofus, him pushing him back, it's like they're getting back.
It could have he missed, but not gonna miss that close. Not on that big brute of target. The problem there was just Manchester got overwhelmed by their ult economy. I mean, they have a Brig ult in response to 4 different ults. It's just not gonna be enough. Frank tried to make something happen with his Primal, try to get them off the bridge. Unfortunately, they just went up so quickly that the Primal was... As soon as he leaped over, they just went under him and took out the rest of the team. I highly expect Frank to probably stay on Ramantra here. I don't really see him changing.
That was Cassidy.
Cassidy's gonna be here for Genji, I think. Genji and Moira. Now they have
Not beyond our reach.
beautiful sim teleport. Love using that tactical. Uh-oh. Picked early. Die probably. Yeah.
Have to go back out there.
The objective is
Unfortunate first team fight. They're probably thinking of what they could change right now. JQ and Lucio and Reaper.
Oh, wow, that's
4. You got 3 Tracer again. You know Lucio's kind of crazy. We really only seen the Varsity so far. At least I've only seen them run Juno and Brig. Such a strong combo.
it is.
So seeing Lucio out of Drew here, I gotta wonder what's going through his mind. He's smarter than me, well, that's for sure, so gotta be some sort of reason behind it.
Right.
It could be because Lucio's got AoE healing, whereas Brig only has 3 pots and a passive ability. There's that.
Let's get into a healing.
This is a very strong foothold. And as long as the Doomfist doesn't get too much free reign here, that Genji stays up top and doesn't get the drop on anyone, should be fine. That was a good pick by Frank. The Doomfist is just going to leave his support to die. Good fight, good fight. They're not going to push them on that. Yeah.
Well, with it being close,
Now what's huge here is Frank's ult. If they pop the Juno ult any time, I think Frank might either lead or respond with it. And you're not gonna get any healing if they're anti. Right. Well, being purple only lasts for a certain amount of time, it also is a pretty like 3 seconds. Nice. We've got 5 ults. They also have 4. What do you think that Baldwin's gonna come in and try to use first?
Maybe.
Why
Or
would
Genji.
I think even more likely to use Genji than use this, because I don't really see a lot of offensive using the ults. I actually kind of expect there to be a double support ult here. I don't know if they'll do it. Oh, Frank on. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Fight lost right there. They didn't use any ults, and they lost because of it. That's gonna be the round. I don't think they get another touch here. I don't think they touch.
I don't think so.
They're not gonna let him either. Frank's probably gonna end up ult dropping just to make sure they don't get there. Oh, Moira might be going for it. Oh, that's a huge touch by Moira.
Yeah, getting it.
We have a Reaper ult. Oh, beautiful ult by Frank. Can we see beat here? We're gonna beat the blade. Oh, gonna beat the blade, but they are gonna Juno ult. Oh, dang, that's unfortunate. I think Manchester just wanted to use the least amount of resources there. When you're up 99 to 25.
Right.
It was definitely a winnable fight. Maybe with or without beat, but At least they still have the ult for next fight.
Right.
And I mean, look, they have nothing. They have no ult to
Oh
use in
yes.
the next
The
fight.
closest thing is 80%, but that's good.
The only thing that Ben's gonna watch out for in his Reaper ult is that stupid Doomfist punch.
Right.
I don't think anything else can cancel it besides Genji Reflex. Hey, Cascade can't do that, can it? Oh, there's the beat. They're beating into the fight. Come on, get the Juno, get the Juno. Perfect Juno pick. I expect to see Reaper here. There it is.
Yep.
He's at least going to control the AoE. He's not going to kill anybody with it. Doomfist dead here. Oh yeah, and without their Doomfist, this round is over. They might just try to touch, but let's be honest here. What are they going to do with
I
that?
don't think they can.
Nope.
Yep.
Beautiful.
1-1 now.
I think we can both agree that a lot of what Overwatch is, it's just an economy. Overwatch is an economy where you have to strategically build up your ultimates and use them at appropriate times and appropriate orders to win games.
And hence why communication is big. It is a huge thing in Overwatch, especially with Frank coming back. Like they need to like focus on like the details and like what they're going to do with those.
Look at Frank in the middle right there. That's a beautiful human being. We're gonna stay on the same comp. Of course, from our perspective, we see that they changed to an Ana here.
Last chance to kick
Wonder why
their
they're changing
teeth
it.
in.
Probably the Juno hold, but Juno in general. So what do you know about today's patch, man?
I do not know anything about that. All I know is that there was something. Never had time today to learn that.
Okay, now let me break it down for you and why it's relevant to today's match. Today they brought back the classic Overwatch, which is pretty much Overwatch from Overwatch 1, okay, certain characters. Now, this is where it gets matters for this game. Reaper gets a nerf. He does less lifesteal than before.
Okay.
Ana gets a huge buff. Moira gets a buff today. JQ gets a buff. Yeah, I think he got buffed. Now this is a pretty big deal. Juno gets a nerf.
Oh.
So what Juno gets nerfed on is she has to get 10 more percent to get her ult. After already having her nerf, after already having her ult nerfed, so that's pretty huge considering how often you see Juno.
Right.
And it's very clearly already affecting this match. I feel like you might not even be meta anymore. Like I think she'll still be meta. See, we're switching to Kiriko.
Yes, we did.
Kiriko also got a huge buff. All of her abilities got 1 less second on cooldowns, and I think her kunais do a little more damage. And Kasune Rush still just doing one of the coolest ultimates in the entire
Oh
game.
yes.
Kasune Rush with Frank's ult too. That's gonna be a great. They're running Brawl right now. So what do we got? They have a Genji Blade and a Castle and a Moira. Will we beat? Oh, now we're gonna get Ana here. Way to single out Ana. We both know what an Ana Nano will do to this fight. Uh-oh. Pretty even right now. Could go either way. Oh, get the Moira! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Frank! Oh my gosh, Frank's gonna do it.
Thank you.
Oh, they respond with her JQ. Oh no! So huge.
If the other team members gonna come and sleep.
Frank can wrap it up fast enough. Unfortunately, though, that fight and that decision to JQ ult is gonna absolutely drain Manchester's ult economy. They have a Nano and a Castle.
Feels like sunlight, huh?
Which Castle in today's meta is kind of just a get off my point type meta.
Right.
But Nano. Oh my gosh. Nano's gonna be huge. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful pulse bomb! You don't see a really cool pulse bomb like that. The professionals know how to aim that stupid lob and it hit somebody, hopefully. That's what I always see it. But if you practice for long enough, you can stick it with just about anything. Shout being a really good ability right now, too. JQ's just a good tank. I got Nano. Ooh, Kasune Rush. We're gonna respond. Oh, they Nano JQ. And they're gonna get Frank with it too. I highly expected to see that, man. Hold on. Is Ruby about to do something here? Ah, stupid med kit. Alright, we have a beat. Beat is huge for this next fight. We also have a... I think if Ben plays it super carefully and plays by Frank, he might be able to build up his ult meter again, which hopefully Ana doesn't have sleep, and they'll be able to win the game. But they're going to have to touch here soon. They're at 94%.
Oh, yes, they...
Is he going to try to touch with TP, I wonder? When someone's touching.
Go.
Oh, they're trying to get their beat, I think, is what they're trying to do. Oh, but Ben's going to get picked early! That Reaper ult's huge here. He needs to get that immediately. Reaper having less life steal, too. Oh, here we go. I bet we'll see it here if it doesn't go. Oh, no, Ben got picked! No! For the Genji. Oh, that's going to be game. That's so unfortunate for Manchester. All Ben had to do was probably get that Reaper ult off, and they probably would have at least won the fight. Very winnable match, though. I think Manchester can do this.
Oh, yes.
It being playoffs, it matters.
It does matter.
If they lose this, they're done for the season. Very interesting game one.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Next, hybrid. Do you think they're just going to go King's Row again? What do you put bets on? They're not going to go Precio.
Actually, not quite sure.
I think they're going to go King's Row. Every time I've casted a varsity game or watched a varsity game, it's always been King's Row. King's Row just being a really good map for both sides. Reno's in the chat.
What?
Reno! Reno, I miss you! They're going to go King's Row for sure. Remy's in here too.
Oh.
And then Sleepy Fan 4025.
Oh, that's all my expectations now.
It is King's Row. It is King's
Ooh.
Row. If you look over here, you can see it on that side.
Oh, I can't. Like, I'm still trying to learn, like, all the maps and, like, their advantage and disadvantage when it... So, like, it's still pretty new.
You are a relatively new player.
Mm-hmm.
But after finishing your first ever season of Overwatch, unfortunately your team didn't make playoff. You have to build off that and move into your next season.
Oh, definitely.
Now, our varsity players, they're Masters, Diamonds. There are probably some of the best players that I've met.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, even, I think even Reno, before he left too, he was top 500. Hopefully, Reno, I need you back, buddy. What do you think's going to change? Do you think they're going to run the JQ still? You think they're going to run Winton Dive on offense?
Ooh. May actually do... What's... That's...
I think they'll run Brig and Juno. I mean...
for the support, yeah.
Yeah, for the support lineup. For their offensive lineup, I think they're going to run maybe a Cassidy, Reaper, Genji, Tracer, Mei. I highly expect to see a Mei here. Mei is just one of the best DPS in the entire game. Icicles do an insane amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Her ult always has value, even if it misses everybody.
Right.
There's not ever been a Mei ult that didn't have value to it.
Initiating match.
Frank's gonna go with here. Frank can play Winston, he can play Ramontra, he can play JQ, I think he can play Orisa. Orisa, after the patch with Ramontra, really lost her value.
Yeah.
But she, there are a lot of things you can play. Let's see what they go with here. Ramontra. Okay, we're on defense first, that's huge. I don't know if you noticed yet, Amaya, but whenever you lose a match, you get to choose offense or defense.
Can you think of
I
any
don't
reasons
think
the storm's
Yeah, you get to
have
choose
become
offensive
so
defense
violent?
when you lose the
It's
match.
hard to say
So
without
we
more
choose.
data,
You always want to go defense
but
first
I
here on
won't
King's
give
Row,
up until I
and we're
figure
running
it
a
out.
Mei. This is the meta. This is the meta that Jonah has suggested to all of our teams.
We got
It is
one.
a very good meta for these reasons here. You have a Ashe on a high ground with her dynamites.
Okay.
You have Mei wall. Mei wall, Mei wall, Mei wall.
One.
if you can get in a person isolated on the enemy team, you're almost guaranteed a kill. Running Ryan hard.
But you were right about Genji and Varsity.
On their team, I thought we'd have it on our. Oh, and Ben's gonna get picked early by the Genji. You all know Genji's a good diver. Oh, and we're gonna get picked early. That's so unfortunate.
Yep.
Wow.
That was a
That was a quick wipe. The good thing about King's Row is that there's a lot of choke points for defense and offense. So if Manchester is skilled enough and lucky enough, they'll be able to hold right here in this long straightaway, possibly back here. And we both know from experience that that little back area after second point is very good to hold at.
Oh yes.
They're running Ryan here, which is so surprising that they won so fast. Considering Frank's Ramantra, and Ramantra, oh my gosh, the Ryan's wall. See, this is exactly what you want to do. Is it going to work here? No. Will it work eventually? Absolutely. And icicles just do so much damage.
Oh, it does.
May was broken in Overwatch 1 even. Ever since they brought back Overwatch Classic. Frank's doing a really good job of playing here, but they're going to move up. There we go. Frank needs to get his buff on to regain his armor. They're going to wipe everyone again with a Moira ult and a Shatter.
Yep. Another team.
But the good news is, technically speaking, in terms of ult economy, Manchester should win this next fight because we have a Mei ult, a Bob, a Juno ult, and a Ramantra. And it looks like we're going to swap off Brig and go to Ana.
Now.
After Ana's buff today, this is a valid switch. Sleep's a huge thing. Sleep and wall. Ana has value. In Nanos are going to be huge for those post fights. There's the Ramantra ult. I don't think they'll use anything else unless they absolutely have to. Which, if that Rhine dies, they won't. Yeah, exactly. They're not going to use anything here now.
There we go. And
Good.
the only thing is Juno.
And the crazy thing about Overwatch is that even though they got rolled up until this point here, they still could just hold for 3 minutes here. That's the crazy thing about Overwatch. The game can go from one side to the other just like that. Every game is winnable. I highly expect to see either Bob or Mayo. I think we'll Juno ult in response, which I would be surprised if Baldwin.
I think Baldwin.
Oh, there's the middle.
There we go.
Ryan's out there. Didn't get anyone, but it is going to force Baldwin off the point.
Right.
And Ryan's below half.
And eventually we may see a Bob, and then eventually that we'll see.
I think we're going to see a Bob here because they're beautiful wall, but unfortunately it's going to get canceled by Juno ult here. Oh, we use Juno ult back. Oh, but 3 picks. That's so unfortunate. No value out of the Juno ult. Now here's that last point we were talking about. Several different high grounds. There's 2 corners to play around. Frank should get a lot of value on this part of the map. His big AoE ult, area of effect, should be able to at least keep them contained, maybe on objective, but not pushing it.
Like pushing it to.
Yeah. Also, we do see that they have Shattered Blade and
Oh, I just realized.
they have 4.
Yeah.
So, I think they might use something here, though. They have at least one support ult, which I think will respond. We're going to try to use ult for response, I think. Oh, that's huge. Ben getting picked is huge here. But, it's only a solo ult on the castle. So, at least that's one less ult that will team ult. It's just stuck in
Well, Genji
now.
just used his own.
Genji ulted on Drew. Who had Nano. Bob's out. That is terrible for Manchester. I think they're flustered. I think they're
Maybe.
flustered.
To 3. Switching sides.
They're trying to figure out. Momentum can go a lot of ways in the game. Look at John Brown biting his fingernails. They're just trying to think about what they could fix. Overwatch us. You ever heard the term counterwatch?
I have not.
Counterwatch refers to when someone picks one character, you play someone to counter that
Oh,
character.
so okay, yeah.
So, in terms of counterwatch, Frank counters Ryan. Clearly it didn't matter, but I think in the long term it will matter. And in terms of support comps, I think this is I think the DPS are the problem here. The Ryan's just kind of there with the big shield. I haven't seen him do too terribly much. He's definitely doing stuff. Don't get me wrong. You have to have a tank to win fights. But the DPS are getting picks. They're getting Ben. They're getting Drew. They're getting everybody. Like, Drew died with Nano, and he did not get to use Nano that round. So the whole reason that he swapped Ana, well, the big reason, is negated. It got negated that round. But Manchester is on offense now, which I think will be a really good opportunity for them to turn it back around. Back on Baldwin. Because offense on this map is fun. Wow. Yeah, this goes. They switched to Widowmaker. Interesting pick.
It's still that sniper skill.
Yeah, but we'll see if she gets any picks here, realistically. Might just be to kind of be like, hey, I'm here, get off my point, I will shoot you in the head, type situation. Good pick on the Moira. They might get point early. Oh, no. Oof. That was close. Ryan's still coming. Get that, Ryan. Oh, good. Ben is going to fall here, but I think that they've pretty much won the fight. Ryan and Genji are alive.
There we go. We got the Genji.
And Ryan's down too. Okay, good. So they didn't get point as fast as Baldwin did, but they did manage to get point relatively quickly. The important thing now, if I was in this situation, is finishing with similar. Not more less time, similar. Because if you get more time, that's good. If you get less time, drastically less time, you might just lose to time. But if they can get like at least 3 minutes here on the finish, it'll come down to that like OT area. Right. And each team will have an equal chance, at least time-wise, to push the objective.
Right, because if you go overtime, it uses the time that right?
You don't get time.
You don't get time.
You don't get time on OT after this round. Do you have nail here? They have shadow. They're not going to shadow until they... There it is. Wow, what a crazy play. He ram ulted? That's crazy. And it's going to work, too. Oh, get him. No. Ryan's going to get staggered. No, he's going to back out. Oh, he's going to charge back in. That's crazy. He definitely could have died there. It's important that Manchester gets out of this area. This area might be the hardest place to be on offense because of this arch. Right, you're stuck. And with this Ryan coming so far forward, I'm really stuck to this level. Oh, he got thrown.
We got him.
Perfect. Now, you're new to the game, but you realize what happens to a team fight when there's no team.
Oh yes, I know. Like the tank is like the most important. Like for like going ahead towards the opposite team. It's like once it's over, like the TPS and support is like it's really hard to win without the tank.
Now there's a difference between winning the fight and contesting the objective. If they contest objective until tank respawns and then back up, it's almost like they won the fight but in a different way. Oh, that mega wall is bad. But we got Juno ults out. Ooh, they get a kick on. Nope, not gonna get this kill to take Juno here. They're gonna have to back out. Yeah. Pump the cast here.
Let's do this, Snowball.
Drew and Ben have ult here.
Only we have Genji and then.
They have a Genji blade and a shatter. I think they might get shattered here. Unfortunately, shattered. There it is. And they're gonna get Ben with that. They didn't pop Genji blade though. I was kind of hoping they'd waste it, but again, most professional players aren't stupid. Now, the important thing here is that they don't kill Ryan right away. Ryan needs to die later, so that way he can't get back to his team and they'll technically be able to win the next team fight. But Frank being so low, he got negated again. If only he wasn't able to go through that way. We have 3. They have 2. There's the Moira ult. I expect maybe we rally it. What are we gonna do here?
Oh, there's the wall.
I'm just gonna wall it. Also known as kiting. Kiting the ult to stay away from it.
Which is wasting the time.
There it is. But unfortunately, they're gonna get picked. See, those DPS are just really killing Manchester. Brian's getting a lucky pick every now and then, but it's really the DPS that are changing this game for Baldwin. Like, look who's standing at the end of this fight. It's Genji, who's currently blading and might even get Frank with it. And a Moira. Like,
Yep, there we go.
see what I mean? This
Oh,
Genji...
Genji just used his ult as well, so
got Frank with it.
yeah.
Their DPS are carrying this team. And I think Manchester maybe realizes that, or maybe there's something that's causing them to do better. But it definitely seems like this is a DPS fight, you know?
Right. Even without the tank being there, it's like,
Oh, they're gonna chase through.
yeah.
I kind of expected them to rally. Not 1, 2.
2, yeah. Juno capacity.
Oh, the problem is that Juno has such a big impact on the game that they might lose because of it anyway. With the way their DPS are playing, the way that Baldwin's DPS are playing, that Juno is going to make a world of difference. There we go. I can already hear him counting down. No, because they're going to get picks. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Wasting their Juno ult is huge.
Oh, yes, it will.
That is huge.
30 seconds remaining.
That's huge.
Oh, yes.
It should be able to cap here. Hopefully. I'd really hate to see Baldwin touch here. They're gonna try
They're
it.
gonna try.
We have oh, they're gonna roll off the Rhine. They're gonna let him have it, let him have it. Good, good, good.
Good.
Minute 43. So this is what I was talking to you about earlier. Unfortunately, they got no value on their cast. It's just that good. The problem is now that Manchester, I don't believe, I never get the rules of this mode right, but I think if Manchester finishes in overtime, it might make it to where they can't win the game but tie. The hybrid rules are confusing when it comes to OT. But even if they don't finish in OT and they finish with anything under a minute, it'll round it up to a minute and that however much they had. It's really important that Manchester gets it soon. Like, really soon. And Baldwin's they have 3 ults here, and they're gonna rally. They have Shatter again.
Oh,
there's the Shatter, I expect there's the Ramble. And there's the Genji play, they're ult dumping. Now the good thing about Frank's ult, there we go, perfect,
Yes.
a minute.
We were able to, okay, yeah.
Perfect. Now, this is a tricky situation. As you can see, Baldwin almost has 3 times, actually no, almost 4 times the amount of time that Manchester has. Now, does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Maybe not if Manchester can make a good hold, but we both know what it's like trying to push an objective in team fight on OT. And now that they have 4 minutes, it's going to be so hard for Manchester to push out and make fights happen because Baldwin doesn't have to worry about that. They do not have to worry about that. Are we on defense again? We might be. Yes, we are. No, we're on offense. Dang, that sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of things.
I hate OT starting on offense. It's actually miserable.
Of course.
Yeah.
Party.
Do you know why?
Because, like,
Are you
the
going to the
opposing team
gym when
can,
we
like,
get back?
see, like, how
No
long
way.
they can
Today's
go
my
for you.
cheat day. I'm gonna eat a whole apple
location.
pie and sleep.
Yeah, so let's say, like,
Cheat
you're
day?
pushing the objective,
Is that
and they don't
allowed?
cap all the way.
Of course.
And they finish, like,
My
halfway through the
workout,
first
my
one.
rules.
Now, they see what they have to get with their advance in time. You always want to go defense first in certain situations, and this is one of those situations. But if Manchester can cap early and get probably, hopefully, 60 meters on this first push, I'd like their chances a lot more.
Ooh, that was a good
hold
wall.
on. The point of that wall was not to kill. The point of the wall was to get around and play up top here. They get dropped to point. They're going all the way up, taking the high ground. Now, I will admit, with this time crunch, this is interesting. Wait a minute. They're gonna follow. This is a tactic I don't know about. I haven't seen this tactic before. Ooh, get the Ryan, get the Reinhardt, get the Reinhardt. With the Moira, perfect. Now they can just get Ryan here. They're almost guaranteed to win the fight. We'll get that DPS.
Gotta get it. Yep.
Good. That's 2.
Oh,
3.
We got support. Now,
4. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, as we just talked about, you do not get time on OT. Every second is now crucial. We only got 1 on point. That's an interesting way to go about this. If they had 5 on, they might have been able to cap. They might try to make it to where they can. They're gonna cap. Good. At the very least, they're gonna cap. Now it's imperative that they stay on point. Oh my gosh, of course Ryan's got shattered.
Oh.
But we got John Brown's ult, Juno ult. Should be able to negate the whole
Maybe.
thing. No, we would have had an hour ago for the super nerf today. Oh, they're gonna jewel in. Yep, that's gonna kill the Ryan. Perfect. That's what we need to have. Oh, then back
we got
line. Good. Win the team fight. Good. I would have liked it if she wasted that ult though. Why did she die? That would have been awesome. What do they have? They have 4. No shatter though. I think they'll lead in. They're gonna drop.
Okay, well we both were about to get 2 more, so we have 4 as well. So,
Now keep in mind, if at the current rate of speed that they're going, if Baldwin were to do as easily as they did, they'd still probably have about a minute. So they're gonna need to make up something here. Something has to happen to make the time crunch a buddy. And I think this could be it. Cassidy, beautiful. We're gonna Juno over here, and Moira ult, and Genji blade. They're gonna look at Genji first. They're gonna get
Genji's out.
There we go. And there's the Mei ult. They're gonna get Moira. Perfect, Manchester.
Okay, and the tank's down, and then Juno's gonna go back up.
I think if they get this point, the time crunch is 0.
Okay. That was a very nice move.
Took everything though.
It did.
It took everything.
And they are about to have shatter, so.
And they have Castle. Now, am I worried about Castle? Yes, because where's the hard cover here for Castle? If he stands right here in the middle of this area, they're gonna have to either get off flank to make it least.
And then there's the
Oh, we got canceled by the wall. But Ryan's gonna shatter and get Ben. Oh no! Come on, Frank. Good push.
It was a very good
push. I think the time crunch is irrelevant, or at the very least, even now. That's how you use your OT time. Through with the big goal, says Reno. Reno, you should cast via the chat, Reno. John Braun is happy with the way they played that last one. I've never seen that man frown. Like, not really. The Schlarb brothers and Ben V. Look at Butternubs behind Ben. Here we go. This is important defense. Now, we're back to Ash. We're back to Ash May. So I think what they're going to end up doing differently here is Ben's probably going to end up playing a different high ground on Ash. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to end up doing. This is all just speculation. Ash is huge. On defense, she's huge. And the reason I say that is because of B.O.B. Bob. Bob is what wins a fight and what loses. Bob being there is pressure. Unless you have a Juno ult, or unless you're double support ulting, you can't stand in front of a Bob. Bob will melt you.
Oh, definitely.
That's even today.
There's a wall.
Bob used to do a lot more damage. Here we go. See what happens here. This is interesting. Oh, Ben's half health is good though. Ooh, they can get Ryan. Now imagine it like this. If they can get a pick on the tank or support here, every respawn time is like 10 to 12 seconds. They're wasting a 1/10 of a minute every respawn. Although it does benefit them if they die first versus Manchester, because Manchester no longer walks back. Oh gosh, they almost have shattered.
Oh, really? Oh, yes, they do.
Oh my gosh, they almost have shatter already.
Compared to our ult
There's the shatter.
already.
You know what? I'm glad it's here.
No.
Okay, it took them longer to get it. Using the time crunch. They are going to use 4 on them. 2, 3. Okay. Wow, I can't believe that. Manchester losing this ult economy right now is changing. But the way they use them, I think they're going to... Oh gosh, if only they can get him there. I expect to see their Juno ult onto the bridge like John Bond did. Unless they think they don't need it. Which the only reason they wouldn't need it is if they got picked here. If you have Moira, they could just use that instead. There it is. We have a May ult down. Didn't freeze anybody, but let's keep Ryan away from it. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah, I think time crunch doesn't matter now. They've held long enough to the point where it doesn't matter. Look at the ult economy.
Oh,
we have 4
compared to them, and they only have 2, so...
Now, what we'd like to see a lot with these Juno players is that when one Juno ults, the other
one's
follows
gonna
suit.
Yeah.
So, at the very least, they're going to be walking through each other's ults. There's going to be... That's huge! There's their Juno ult. There's our Juno ult, like you said. John Braun and the Juno are gone, but Drew's also gone. It's winnable. It's so winnable. It's so winnable. Oh, no! Oh, break! But Ben has Icicle. Oh no! All he had to do was just Icicle on point.
And I don't think Ash is gonna...
I mean, Ice Block. Okay, a minute 18.
We still have Bob. That's the thing.
We have a May ult coming up too.
Oh, we do.
We need to save Bob till as late in the game as possible, I think.
Right.
Or if he throws it right this very second to get another one. Which look how close they are, Kevin. I don't think there's another Bob coming into play here. What surprises me is that Ben's not taking high ground. And with what's on the ground right now, it's deadly. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, Ben's separated. They're going on the side because for their ult. Oh no, shatter.
Oh, that's...
Okay, good. That's don't nail. Just don't nail. Wall, left, we die. Now, they need to get back ASAP. They gotta get back fast. And they have to play Bob here. Absolutely have to play Bob. 30 seconds. Play it. Put it down. There it is. Come on, Bob. Oh, it's all around the corner. But it's okay. It's gonna at least keep them away. The Genji. Oh, Moira ult. We need that May ult, man. There it is. This is it. This is probably the last fight of the game here. Get the Ryan. Go. Yes! Good.
All we need to take is that.
And that's game!
Good!
Amazing job by Manchester. Amazing job. You can
was
always
so
win
close.
the game. You can always win the game. Kings Row is such a good map. Reno, that was pretty insane. I'm not even going to lie. That was pretty insane. Oh my gosh. That was... I can't believe how close that was.
I know.
0.57.
I know, it was so close.
They probably regretted that flank.
However, Manchester was able to pull it, so...
Game 3. Flashpoint. Servasa or New Junk City? Servasa for me. I think you're going to go Servasa.
Let's go with New Junk City, then.
No! New Junk City sucks. Even Reno likes Servasa.
Not that great maps, remember?
Yes, but New Junk City has too many inside areas, personally, for me. I hate the... As someone who got off Reaper recently and is now playing different characters, I hate New Junk. Hate it. Servasa is the map to go to. It is their pick, though, because they lost that round.
Right.
But 1-1.
It is.
Playoff games, man. Why they gotta be so close?
It is so intense.
Yeah. Really curious to see what they do here.
Yeah, I'm like...
Looks like Ben's getting up. Taking a walk. It's important to decompress after these close games.
Oh,
too.
yes, especially.
I have to go, like, I'll get angry at the game, and I'll have to go on a walk because I get so mad, and I need to go get some fresh air.
Oh yeah. I'm not the greatest when it comes to like showing like expression. Like the only time that you could see that I'm actually mad is like when I go all.
Yeah.
That's basically me. That's like basically my anger.
This game can get so intense.
I know. Do you
So
think we're gonna
intense.
keep the Manchester's gonna keep their
The comp?
yeah.
No, I don't. I think they're going to go JQ. I think they're going to stay with Brig and Juno, or they can run Bapilari, or they can run Juno Lucio like they did the first and second game. But tank-wise, no. I think it's going to be JQ. JQ's ult is invaluable on Servasa. It's really good. And on New Junk, I mean, even on New Junk, pretty good. Pretty good.
Still deciding on the map.
Yeah, still deciding. It's a big decision.
Yes, definitely. Because every map has their advantage and disadvantage for each player, like whoever they're playing. So like they have to decide, oh, we're choosing this map. We got to go with these specific characters.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty huge. I mean, it's playoffs, man. Win or lose. Go big or go home.
Yeah.
I mean, JV plays their game today. Your guys' team didn't make it. Our team did make it. My team made it. It's a big deal. I mean, if you lose the game, the entire thing, you're just done for the semester. It's huge. And you don't want to be done.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, even if you're done, you still need to practice. Like, you need to learn, like, new characters. That's what I'm planning on doing. So, like, now that I have, like, the more free time, I'll use that opportunity to learn characters, not just for, like, support, like, I mostly use, but I can, like, learn characters.
Hey, in my personal opinion, at your stage in the game, what you need to focus on is knowing all the maps. What maps are your best maps? What maps are your worst maps? Who you hate seeing on your team and on an enemy team, and who you like seeing. And sometimes playing what is good for your team comp is better than playing who you're good at. Like, if you can't play Mei, but you playing inside and you need that wall, you should play Mei. It's a big question. It's a big question of who do I play? And I'm telling you right now, after this patch, the meta's kind of changeable, but if I had to say what the meta was, it's probably the same as it was last season of Overwatch, which is still just Ram, Juno, Mei, Ashe, and Brig. Looks like Servasa's being the map pick here.
Oh, it's that.
It's a great map.
Not the greatest, but
that needs to be one of your priorities. I will ask you though, when you load into a map, do you like know what is in that map? Like, do you realize, like, you may not know the name, but do you know what's like?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's good.
That's the thing. Like, I'm not the greatest when it comes to names, but I'm really like good at like knowing like what's this location like and like what characters I can use.
Yeah.
And it's just names is not like my.
Sorry.
And that's the thing, like the characters wise, like I'm still learning like what they're all are or like what their are, but like I know what they are like as a description, but like other than that, like I don't really.
Fair enough. That's a lot of new people. They know what things do and they know what it looks like.
Just don't know what its name.
Back to the varsity. Servasa. I think they're gonna go JQ. I think they're going to run the same comp. Maybe not Ashe. Maybe they'll run Tracer, Genji, Tracer Reaper, Genji, Tracer. I think support comps get us to the same. I don't really see
it's been staying like the.
I don't see it changing.
Yeah.
Now, hot take. We know that it's 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what, whether who wins or loses this game, we go to Robot next.
Oh, we do.
Now, me personally, hate that mode.
I'm not a big fan when it comes to the. Like, it's never been like, because like whenever you go to like the points, like it takes a couple like minutes in order to like the robot to move in, and like that moment is like the hardest like time because like you have to defend.
I hate the maps too. Murnasapi is probably my favorite map. My least favorite is probably New Queen Street. I hate New Queen Street. Never feels like we can ever win on New Queen
Because
Street.
it's like so much.
And if it goes to 2-2, we'll get Escort, which you know Escort. That's like hybrid, but you don't have to get the point first.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be Junkertown, Circuit, which I don't remember what the map. Let me pull up the map rule. Discord, Overwatch. Yeah, Circuit, Dorado, Junkertown, and Shambali Monastery. Now, personally, for my team, Junkertown. Junkertown is my favorite map to play on that. Do you have a favorite? Oh, you don't know the name.
Yeah, I don't really have.
I think the Varsity likes. I don't remember what they play. I've never really seen them. I don't think they've ever gotten to game 5.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about like people going into 5 and like.
They've either gotten 3-0'd or they've 3-0'd or they've won on robot. They've never meant to game 5.
But that means it's amazing, like because like they've been able to like either win, like so
Win or lose.
yes.
In their conference, their conference is higher than our conference.
Oh yes,
It's
it is.
competitive. All right, here we go. Game 3.
Let's go.
1-1. Cervasa. Best map.
Oh, I like this one.
I don't like this point. I like I like this point more than I like the first point. I like the second point and like the first point. See if I was right about the comp. I really think Frank's gonna go JQ. Like, goes JQ a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yup. Ooh. Where my dollar at? And again, literally.
Is this
Yeah,
one
We literally talked about everything that
I
we
wasn't listening.
I really did expect Tracer. I really did.
Yeah, you did. And Genji and Tracer, you said it together. Okay, so it looks like they're going back to the first round game with Doomfist, Soldier, and Genji. Of course, the support is still the same, so. Well, except for Honor.
Running 3 projectiles, and 2 hit scan. You know anything about that yet? The projectile is like Genji.
Okay.
He has the throw, and Lucy has the shoot, the ball of travel. Hit scan's like Soldier. It's like Call of Duty. Ooh,
Okay,
good pick on the Soldier. Good pick on the Soldier.
Yeah.
He helped shout in 6 seconds there.
Oh, the Juno's low.
Juno low. Okay, that's
Yep.
pretty much gonna seal the deal for Genji. Nope.
Yep.
Good fight.
Yeah. Good way to start.
And they're running the ult economy. The more damage you do, the more ult you build up. Oh, they're just they hot swap the JQ? Okay. They must be inspired by Frank's gameplay to swap the JQ.
Well, the last time Frank did JQ, they also switched to JQ.
JQ's anti is probably the biggest thing. Because the shout is like that.
Like that.
With everyone boosts. The hammer is just logging. This is the 9. The 9 works well when you have a May. Also, we don't have a May here, but we still have the ability to isolate people via range. Second fight one. Good job, Manchester. And now we have 3. We have 3.
Oh, yes.
And we'll have Drews before the end of the next fight. Oh, Baldwin goes Reaper.
Oh.
I already know who that's for. They're gonna do more damage to Frank with Reaper. Reaper nicknamed the tank killer, and they're probably using it for the supports, which is gonna be hard to hit those flies on the wall. Yes. Is it, if he hits them one time direct in the head, is it gonna kill him? Also, yes. I'm so mad that Reaper got hit. Less life.
Yeah.
Better than Overwatch 1, they only collect those stupid arrows. Ooh, we're not double looking here. Oh, I'm desperately running away from this.
Oh, good.
It's usually a picture. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, they didn't get picked. They got picked. Uh-oh. Run away. That did not go to plan at all.
Oh, it didn't.
I just, yeah, there you go. Lucio's so fast.
I know. And like Lucio is able to climb through the like climb, so it's able to like run away. Like,
So do you Overwatch pop quiz? Do you know why it's good that Lucio runs away to his team?
because of isn't it like an area he could make everybody like faster?
Yep.
Because
called
of the green,
taxi.
it's the green circle that I saw. Like I've never played like Lucio like that much, but I realized like every now and then I'll see like an orb around him, so like.
Called taxi. I'm pretty sure that you can get that to fight fast. Hey, Manchester, you're gonna die on that too.
Ooh. I just realized we used
Big Q.
yeah.
And Drew. I don't think Drew got that off. I do not think Drew got that off. I think he died middle.
Oh,
The enemy's approaching. Much better.
compared to them, they have almost 3 ults. There we go. Genji using ult.
We get some value.
Oh,
But John Brown's dead here, kind of means that they're probably gonna, yeah.
yep. Basically,
Ben probably needs to just run the next one
yeah,
here.
it's better to do that than go and attack.
Flashpoint garden.
This one. Ugh. The problem is, they're not gonna be able to go fast enough to meet Ben before the other team gets there. Or are they? You might just be in time. Yeah. Jonah leads? I think he's DC. Okay, 2 supports down on their side. They have a Reaper ult, but they bad because they got a chance to get that.
Right. So we have Genji. Oh, we have Genji out.
Good fight. Good fight.
Meaning that the supports won't come back, like, until, like, everybody else.
Well, in that scenario, it wasn't about that. It's about making sure that there's only... So, look at it like this. Frank has 525 health. That means the other tank also has 525. With no supports, that means he'll stay at that health. And he's going to get lower until he dies. Oh gosh, this is getting good. I don't think that's the idea. I think you gotta die. Whoa!
Whoa.
Okay, we're gonna pop meat into it? We're just gonna try to fight it. Okay. That's winnable. That's not. Unfortunate, because we used everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a varsity player, but I definitely would have rather died and got to another team. Was it winnable? Yes, but I thought the JQ ult was going to probably seal the deal. And we did beat it, but I just don't think it's...
Now we're about to get Genji. Ball.
Genji Blade is kind of just... It's so nerfed now. To the point where it's kind of like, hey, let's see if he's not going to pop it into the player. I'm so surprised he's playing Genji considering he's a beam character. There's the Genji Blade.
Oh. Here we go.
Everyone turned for it. Everyone turned for it. Boom. To the Moira. Boom. Winnable. Boom. Dead. Boom. Dead. Nice! Thank you.
Now you're allowed to fight back, yeah?
There we go. We're about to get 3.
I I'd be more relying on Frank's ult more than Pulse Bomb. Pulse Bomb's gonna be like while they're in the fight, hopefully you hit it and it hits somebody. Ruby almost having ult before Bron again. And of course it does take 10 more. So please go straight down this hallway so that way Frank can answer all of you. Oh, but they're gonna do it then.
Oh, we also got Genji.
Is unfortunate. But the good news is, at the very least, what's going to happen is Manchester is going to have 3 going into the next fight, which means more likely than not, they should be able to win the next point. The game, maybe, as long as they play their own economy properly, because look at how close they have to having certain stuff. If they're lucky, they won't have JQ ult and they won't have Juno ult for the next point. If Manchester's lucky, we'll at least have one. Hopefully, doing that. Hopefully, it's all they need. This is all they need. Perfect.
It's
When they
good.
swarm, they're going to stagger the JQ.
There we go.
Team wipe.
And it's gonna take a while for the tank to come back.
You don't push without your tank. You do not do it. Unless the tank that you're playing against is just absolutely awful. Which we're in playoffs. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! Kills the Reaper who had ult by the way. We're gonna use 2 there. Ult's responsibility. But we still have beats. Sometimes the Lucio's like the top ult on the airway. The good news about Drew, he's Lucio. He's gonna be back like that. The question is, can he beat everyone else there first? Really rich Frank.
Oh yeah.
Really good. And then they can say, oh, we're gonna beat. Oh, you have Blake too? No, they're not. Actually, you know what? No, they don't
There
have
we
to.
go.
They don't have to. They don't have to. Unless someone gets picked here, what's Blake doing? Beautiful.
Yep.
Don't use nothing. Don't use nothing.
Which is a good thing.
Unfortunately, we are still getting blown out in the economy.
Next, flashpoint ruins.
Okay, but I mean, the Juno ult's not a factor.
Right.
The Moira ult is coming up, and I mean, I think Frank can, when he gets his ult, can negate at least the healing part of that beam. I don't see them winning the next fight because of Reaper and JQ. I don't think, Genji might have a huge impact on this fight. They might want to get played first. I just don't know what they're going to pop first. Okay, there we go. This early? That's going to work. Just die. Either win or die. Yep. That's huge. We're going to stop. Drew needs to stay in the taxi. Okay. It's even an ult now.
Yes.
Actually, we're above in terms of percentage as well.
Right.
Okay. They used 1 and won the fight, but we didn't use anything. So, we have to think about what negates what. So, JQ ult will probably end up negating JQ ult. I don't see Pulse Bomb. Here it is. I don't think Pulse Bomb will have a huge effect on this battle. I just absolutely doing someone with it, you know? Ooh, they're going to win that fight, too, with their JQ ult. Genji's dead though, so that ult's no longer effective. They're not gonna do it either. Alright, get on. Do stagger. Boom. Perfect.
There we go.
That's gonna buy some time. Okay. 1. They both pop JQ. We both have Genji. We both have DPS. We have a Juno. We have a support ult. That's gonna be huge for the Genji blade. It's also going to be huge for the Reaper ult. More than the Reaper ult, because Yona has said it. I haven't really seen it happen, but I trust Yona's opinion that Reaper ult cannot kill anybody through Juno. At least I've seen it.
Oh, there we go. We have
There's the
that
Reaper
there.
ult. Oh, good. Perfect.
Yeah, we saw that it didn't happen.
Perfect.
In fact, it actually,
Stopped it.
yeah.
That was a ballsy reroll. I would
There's
never
the
have done that.
team kill.
Anyone
Yeah,
want
you
arm wrestle?
literally just said about Juno using Juno's all like Reaper cannot get anyone.
I thought it'd be in response, if I'm being so honest with you. Okay, there's gonna be one more team fight here. They're not gonna have support ult though. Baldwin is not. Oh, they're going to the top. They're gonna get Genji here. They're gonna get Genji here.
Oh, there we go.
There's B and Genji blade is going off. Their Genji blade going off. Pick, good trade. Reaper gone. Oh, John Braun's gone. Get their Juno, good pick. It's. I think they don't have a tank, right? Yeah, they do have a tank. Oh, do we have supports? Gone. Boom! Good blow. Get Moira. Perfect. That's Baldwin, baby.
Come on.
2-1. Woo! Robot.
Oh boy. Oh,
They are
yeah,
happy.
Look at
they are
that.
happy. That is a good team fight. The ult economy is so even there, it's scary.
It was so close.
All right, Reno. What's Robot gonna be? I think they're either gonna go Colosseo or Rinasapi. There's Garrett. I wonder why Jonah had to leave.
Let's see.
Like he hard quit the game too.
Oh no, I saw that.
Reno says they're gonna go Colosseo, which I trust since he was the starting tank. That's probably their map. So Colosseo. Assuming that Reno is right, and well, actually, it doesn't matter what we want. It matters what they want.
Yeah.
If they go Colosseo, would that be preferred for Manchester? Could be Runasapi though. Runasapi's my favorite of the four. I don't like Colosseo. A lot of people like Colosseo. I hate Colosseo. I hate trying to fight under that stupid bridge and going
Oh,
up. Yes.
That map is not my favorite when it comes to the robot. I absolutely hate that.
It feels like when I'm on defense, they get through it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm on offense, I can't get under that bridge.
Yeah. No.
And like, it could be a team that we absolutely destroy, and we still can't get under that bridge.
That bridge area is like maybe one of the most like intense area to focus on.
At least in Robot.
Yeah.
And then like down, you go on the little bridge here, and then you go down to the left, and there's a little area over there where you can just hate that area. Hate it. And it's Colosseo. I hate this map. I hate it. Congratulations, Reno. It's Colosseo.
Predicted it right. Do you think they're gonna change anything?
Yeah. They could run JQ, could run Ram, could run Orisa, could run Ryan. The same four as always.
Yeah.
They won't run Ryan. 3 in a row now. Good job, Reno. It's almost like you played with the team. You know, I expect to see Ash here. I don't think we'll see May. I think we'll see.
Most likely not.
They're gonna have a hit scan, and we're gonna have a projectile. Our hit scan might be Ash. Our projectile, I don't think the projectile is gonna be May. It's not an enclosed map.
Right. Because there's so many areas where you can literally get pushed.
Ash Genji. Hey, Jonah's back. You're on Ash Genji. It's hit scan projectile. You could run Tracer Genji again, but I don't see Tracer having a lot of value on this open map.
Yeah, it's because there's really nowhere.
3 skips. You get 3 jumps and a rewind. And although the rewind actually did get a buff, one less second now. Still 1 second.
It's still it doesn't really.
Overall, it's 12 seconds now. Game starting. Game 4.
Hey, let's go.
They're talking about it. I'm genuinely curious about what they're going to pick.
Yeah.
Ben's going to play Tracer. Reno, I get why he'd play Tracer.
But at the same time, with it being a big area.
He could. All he has to do, is play. Because, look, this is where the robot starts at.
Right.
He plays around these pillars. He plays around here. You know, I'll trust Reno. He's going to play Tracer. Maybe Tracer Ash, Tracer Genji.
Let's see.
Yep, there it is.
Is where I say it.
Tracer Genji.
I don't see what's
And there we
so
go.
fancy
They still
about
have their Genji
hardly any
replay.
JQ.
heaps at all.
I thought it was going to be JQ. It's on modes like these where you're constantly brawling at one considerate point where you can run JQ. Keepering out.
Let's
Now,
go.
if Mr. wins this, they win the whole thing.
Right. This is it.
Not it. Just it. If they win, if we win, they lose. We're playing Reaper again. Now, I was a Reaper one trick for a long time. I would not play Reaper.
I would.
It's too long. Like, especially in the starting area, the Reaper gets the most value in this area right here.
And that's it.
And around where the robot is on the base.
That's it.
I really would play Ash. Instead of Ash.
Got JQ and Juno.
Winning the old economy question mark?
I don't
think
know.
it's close.
It's close.
We're definitely losing in the support one. No, I will lose them. Holy alert. Really, that's yeah, okay, good. Getting rid of Juno is a big deal. I wonder if I can't revive him. Good.
Reaper.
I'm not gonna say anything, but usually when a tank dies after a support dies, that's pretty much the fight.
And until they come back.
So Baldwin with 38 meters on their first push. Now, whenever I'm pushing robot and the team gets an early lead, I like to get it double what they get for comfort.
That's like the bullet.
Now, the farther you get, the harder it is to push. If they, like, let's say Manchester gets to like 1 meter before they win, when they kill Manchester, the robot still has to guard all the way back. And Manchester will be there by okay, apparently we're gonna kill him with spawn today. Let's saw not
For the reckoning.
Incredible. They get Genji.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, we got J2. Yeah.
They benefit from dying because they're first spawn. You know ult. Ooh. Frank's dead, man. They gotta get through there. Yeah, kind of. He's trying to get it before Frank died, I'm sure. 36. What's up, first team?
I want that robot back. Let's go.
Oh, dang. Wanted to get Juno.
Because they will push without. That's the thing about robot. The robot does not wait on you. You can't like robot stop. But you can't on the objective. Except actually it's not really lined up.
It was earlier though, but now it's
Thank you,
all.
bro. Here it is. Oh, I thought that was. I
that
thought he
was a
was gonna
good.
do
That
it.
was all of the cameras. Oh,
I thought he was gonna do it.
The barricade.
there was like 2 opportunities where he could have used the ult. So
That's just from where he was standing. We don't know if anyone else is actually near him or not. I will say though, they're at that point under the bridge.
they are.
Oh, they're gonna try to get Frank back as soon as possible.
For the
Now, this is what the
reckoning.
robot is balanced for. Get to your forward spawn, and it stops moving for just a minute.
Let's take him
And
to
it
the
goes again.
wasteland.
Yes,
There we
good. Now, I will admit, I do not like Manchester being this far behind. Because by the time they get the robot back, they're gonna be ready for another team fight. If this is like ult charge,
Oh, there.
that was.
Thanks.
You know why she did that?
Because it's gonna be harder because the robot is coming back.
The longer she stays in the fight, the longer till she gets back in the fight.
Like
She's dying no matter what.
Yeah.
Let's die soon.
Because see, look now she's back.
John Bond's gone. Oh, okay, good. They could use the repro. I was hoping they'd double one.
At least they did use a doll.
They just did.
Oh, they did?
They Juno.
Oh. I didn't see the Juno part.
We need that bad for our whole economy. Our whole economy is down the toilet.
It's like so scattered. It's like we only have one.
We have beats.
Yeah, and that's it.
Beat into a what exactly? You can beat the Genji Blade.
Compare. Oh,
There's the one. Oh, we're gonna beat that.
okay.
There's the Genji Blade.
There we go.
Well, I'm glad they dropped two. Honestly, not just one. I didn't see that. Well, I mean, it's just Frank, and I mean, I don't know. Hopefully Ben plays Patty Cake. Oh, yeah. Get out. Back to forward spawn.
Okay, we got Tracer. About to get JQ and Genjis.
I hope we don't need it.
You're right. We don't need to use.
Time for the reckoning.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad.
That's really.
I'm standing still. For a minute, I thought I was gonna emo.
Stop them pushing and do it now.
Avengers running the whole economy now. There's really, I hear this a lot. You have more ults than the other team, there's no reason you shouldn't win. Or the next fight, they drop everything.
Okay, there's Juno.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Win it with nothing else.
Okay.
Come on, win it. There
There we go. Team kill.
Oh, but you jumped off again!
Ugh.
You did such a good job of not getting staggered.
Maximum velocity.
There we go.
We have beat coming up. We have Genji Blade. I bet there's Genji Blade. There it is. Get someone with it. Get someone with it.
There we go.
We'll take the trade.
Right
the
before.
trade. Keep trade. Killing support has so much benefit.
Okay, there we go. Support.
Boom. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Now we just killed the Genji. Stagger her. She's been efficiently staggered. And now we finally get to push here. In a minute 56
With the robot.
It's important that he plays up here. At least at these stairs. Because I bet Ben, you usually have your Tracer on robot. Yep. And Ben has pulse bomb. He can just understand. But their old time is staying right now.
Oh, it is. There we go. There we go.
Okay. One down support. Oh my gosh, he deeper into a knife. Frank, fight it. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Frankel though.
Okay, we got a minute and 20 seconds.
66.
I will
We got forward spawn. Oh my god, forward spawn is actually huge here. I don't want the scoop.
Maximum velocity.
Please get back, Frank. His ult's so huge on robots.
Oh, pause.
Oh, pause. I wonder why we're paused.
Well, they are able to use that time to talk, so.
Yeah, I mean, so is the other team, though. Now, here's what I think's gonna happen. I'm looking over here, and I can see that Frank has ult, and I can see that Ben has ult. Their Genji has ult, and their JQ has ult. I think they're gonna JQ each other.
They probably will.
And hopefully, this is what I'm worried about. If they JQ ult, I'm almost certain they're gonna Genji Blade, because they're not gonna get any heals, which means Genji's gonna tear through them like butter. Oh, they're on pause. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Feeling better?
Okay, let's see.
Thank you. I didn't know that Juno. But Juno's dead! There's the Genji Blade. I think that was supposed to be Genji Blade. Or it's actually extremely. Or it's actually extremely. We're gonna JQ ult too. Oh, but John Bron's a god! Ah!
Reaper was so low, though.
Oh man. Okay, we have 1-1. I really wish Juno would have dropped there too. Maybe the Juno pick wasn't as good as I thought it was.
30 seconds.
Okay, JQ, Genji. Oh, and Reaper.
We have Pulse Bomb. Oh, John Bron's looking. Alright, 13 seconds left. It's about to be that point in the game where it's stay on or yo. Dagger.
Yep.
It's gonna come back again. Alright, be on robot or lose the game.
Basically. Just gotta keep. Okay.
Each team has a singular Juno ult.
And that's it.
But we have a Blade coming up, I will mention. We have a Blade coming up, and we also maybe have a Frank ult coming up. It's gonna be close.
It is going to be close. We compared to 57 to 50.
We're gonna have to pump Frank. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yep. You go Juno ult.
It does.
Oh, the Juno ult get away from Frank. Reaper. Oh no, Drew's dead. Oh, we didn't know. Get him, Frank! Get him, Frank! Come on, Frank! Boom! Oh, no,
No effect. Game 5. Oh boy.
If I was John Brown in that scenario, I hate having to do this, but you have to play the Juno ult farther back, because what happened to Frank is that the Juno ult got away from him because it moved, right? It goes forward. By the time that the fight was still going on, that Juno ult had gone under the bridge. And Ben's talking about something right now. He's analyzing what's going on in that game, and placements of ults is everything, especially Juno's. One of the most broken support ults in the game has to be placed somewhere where it'll always benefit the team. And right there at the very end of the game, it benefited Frank at the beginning of the fight.
But then at the end,
Not even the end, the middle of the fight. It couldn't give Frank the value it could at the end of the fight or the middle of the fight because it had already gone way past him. It was under the bridge, and Frank was still biting by the cars.
Yeah.
I think if Frank is able to stay in Juno ult, and that'll keep Drew and the other Ben alive, we get our beats and we get our blade off. And I think we win that. At least the fight. The game, debatable. The fight, absolutely. But game 5. Reno, I would ask you to tell me what it is, but they've already picked. It's Circuit. Circuit got a rework.
Oh.
Remember that? They changed it. You already knew it was going to be Cirque, though. Reno, have you guys ever been to Game 5 before? I don't really notice you guys going to Game 5 too often. You either 3-0, 0-3. I don't really see you guys on Game 5.
Yeah,
No, they haven't gone to Game 5.
I don't think I've ever been paid attention about Game 5 because I haven't
Haven't experienced Game 5 yet? It is tense.
Oh yes, definitely. It is because of it being tied, so it's it's a basically.
All right. So let's talk about Circuit. On offense, we now have, ever since the map got reworked, we have the upper balcony.
Okay.
That way you can contest widows who like to hide like little idiots across the balcony. On defense, you still have that little perch where the widows like to hang out. You have the little corner. Sigma's great on this map. Is he gonna play him? No. He's probably gonna end up playing Ramantra. He's gonna play Ramantra, Sig, or JQ. That's the three.
Yeah.
Ult economy's huge. It's huge. It's win or lose on this map. Now, this is what's good about John Braun here. Sig could come out. Thinking of Ramantra. Yeah, I think Ramantra too. Sig is great on this map. I mean, I'd play Sig because I think Sig is better than Ramantra in the sense of he gets more value on certain abilities, like Black Hole's an insane ability. But they are running a Genji, so Ramantra's probably better. Now, Maya. What's important here, John Braun can now play his Juno ult wherever he wants to. Because now he's playing on a moving objective that moves about as slow as the Juno ult. If he puts the Juno ult on point, it's going to stay with them as they move through, especially in those OT situations. I expect to see Mei as well. On this map, it's not great, but with Mei's ult, you throw it on point, you either die because you're freezing to death, dying because you're getting melted, or you have to go away and you're off point. What do you think you'll see here?
Ooh, for like the
Comps.
like for our
Either or.
either.
Starting the game, so I guess we're gonna find out real quick.
I feel like it's like or it's gonna most likely.
Initiating launch.
We could have an on.
Yeah, but I'm really worried about Baldwin running a Widow here.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like if they are able to play like a Widow, they will probably like with some location wise they can probably use Ana.
Ready for battle.
Sigma! They went Sigma! Let's go.
Let's go.
And they're running Babalari, Ash with double sniper with double flex support and a Sigma. That is wild.
This is different.
Now, Reno, you can also see this. They're running a Doomfist. A Doomfist Reaper Genji.
We have killed so
Do
many.
you think that Sig is playable here into Doomfist?
I stopped being weak.
Like,
You should do
I feel like
the
he's just
same.
gonna be diving our snipers the entire time. Reno, who is also a Master 5, which is currently one of the top 500 people.
Oh wow.
So,
4, 3, 2,
go.
1.
Game 5 begin.
We're going to be in trouble if that payload doesn't
No.
stop.
Okay. I think it's really good value in this range. They know they have Widowmaker now. Doom is tough here, but honestly, here's see where it goes. Okay. I agree, Reno. This is gonna be interesting. Dang, he shot that toes, dude. Got the toes
I
off.
saw that. I'm like, what?
Ends of sweat. Oh my gosh, they switched to monkey.
They did. Oh, they did.
They're just gonna try to dive Ben. I personally guarantee you. Both of them. Both Bens. We're gonna get closed out a lot by Vision the longer range, but yeah, I agree. I think the only reason they're going to dive in the first place, Reno, is so that way they can deal with a potential double sniper, which is exactly what is currently happening. Oh, heck of a boulder! I think the fight might be lost.
Withdrawing the barrier.
Yeah, Frank's holding S key. He's out of there. Winston is the better pick here, Reno. You're right. I mean, me and you have talked about 100 times how Winston's the best dive tank in the game right now. Ooh, Winston's dead though. Got black hole here, so Winston's not gonna die just yet. Charge him up.
Barrier initialized.
There we go.
Yeah, looks fast.
Get in the immortality field.
Good start to game 5. Now, they can just hold here for another minute and 30 seconds. I don't like it when teams didn't come here to pick it already, but the 5 minutes of 5 minutes of time. Oh, you're just gonna play that. Or Sig's a little bit more damage. But I mean, if it's good, but Sig's bad.
We got two ult, for instance, ult is yeah.
He's just gonna stall out point. High ground here. Bob, do something. Good. Oh, they put that primal. Bob's up to John now. Okay. Oh wait, is he gonna make it back? Oh, he makes it. I think he just did that to stop the time. That makes the honest with. Oh, beautiful Frank! They're gonna get it though. I think I think Frank pushes back here. Yes, he does. He did stop the time. Now, you know what really shocked me?
My property.
That we're still on Widowmaker.
No one can hide from my sight.
I am like beyond
Let
shocked
them
by
up.
Widowmaker.
I'm under attack.
Oh,
Boom. Trick shot. Oh, now you're dead. See? Shit. That's weird. Bing, bing. That's Sigma.
Crossing the barrier.
Now, we're playing Coach. If you dive now. Let's just dive. Nice! That's what you get for extending. Oh, get that Juno!
there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Boom!
There we go.
Perfect.
Yo!
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Frank. Minute 51. And we have Frankel coming up, and we have Frankel. That's it.
Compared to them, like the closest thing is the resistance.
Primal has a lot of value on touching, not so much on killing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we all know what that does. Oh, it just knocks people back. There's 50 damage per hit, which on most people isn't substantial enough to be justified. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna... Get that. Oh, that Genji's low.
It was right at the...
That Genji's low. Crap, that Genji's low.
Okay, there we go. We got Reaper.
That Reaper was trying to die.
Thank you.
Okay, they're about to get two ults. They're our closest one.
Ana.
They did switch to Ana.
Oh my gosh, look at her Primal the monkey. Look at her Primal Nano. They don't have Nano yet, but that might be the plan. And we don't have a cleanse either for the NACE. I will note that John Bond, for the first time in this session, is on break. Just trying to dive, yeah. 50 damage per hit's pretty a lot when you're getting amped up, and not to mention you're a low health character. I think Manchester has another touch here before the next one.
Almost there.
Baldwin like barely skimming me. Now I will say Ben has Bob. Like I think no matter what we can hit OT. I think we try to flip people.
Barrier unsuccessful.
He doesn't have the Bob yet because of the rally. If Ben dies though, it's gonna be Bob. Yeah, there's Bob. Another Ben's dead. Come on, Bob, do something. They're on OT, they're gonna get time. And they killed Bob?
Oh, okay, so a minute and 27.
If they finish here, I think it'll be an OT.
Yeah.
Cover each other. We need to stop that payload.
Oh.
Our infused sparkling waters are very refreshing.
Ben's got good high ground. But with the Winston, I almost wonder if it matters. But he's got Brig with him. I don't think he forced
Tips up sheep.
Here it comes. Barrier's not in good shape.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's not very timely on that one, though. But he's dead anyway. Think Dynamite. Dynamite's one of the better abilities on DPS characters.
There they are. Bracing shield.
Did it nano, by the way? She's at 9%. I could have sworn she spawned in at 15.
I could have sworn. I thought it was 15 as well. Meaning
I don't remember her
that
name. I'm not even paying attention. Hold on a second. I think Frank's playing this one. Oh, there's the answer. Primal again! Nothing. Frank,
No one can hide from my sight.
we have walls now, but we have nothing to respond to. Yeah, there's nothing to respond to. Good.
Okay, there we go.
They did not finish. Now, all that Manchester has to do is they pretty much finish. And that's what's killer about this. Because now, this is the last round.
It is.
If Manchester gets farther, they win. If they don't, Baldwin wins.
Sides.
Now, Reno, what do you think they should do on offense? I was thinking a Winston Ash with a Juno, possibly even a Brig. I don't know what the other DPS would be, though, if I'm being honest with you.
I think it would also be a Winston and a, like, specifically those two characters.
He could stay on Sig. I mean, he could stay on Sig. I just don't think he will. There's no way that Baldwin stays Winston on defense. There's no way. Looks like on the game screen that Frank is staying on Sigma.
Okay.
They're running Ash, Widow. They kept the same comp.
Okay.
Now, that's interesting. I really thought they'd change the support comp up at least a little bit, and not Widowmaker. Widowmaker's so surprising to me.
Because they have two snipers, so.
But I generally never run double sniper because it just Reds. Reno says he's thinking Widow. Reno, she's goated, but like
4,
she has such a big weak. What?
1.
They stay on Winston? I can't believe they're Winston on defense right now.
Let's move the payload
Really?
together.
I can't believe it. What is this tech? Yeah, you just got yourself killed. I thought he was dead.
I thought so as well because
He might have
like,
gotten-
you're not. There's no way of staying on the roof.
Okay, this is interesting.
Way to start.
It is a way to start. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there goes Anna. But we lost John wrong.
Sacrifice.
It's not the greatest sacrifice. It's too Ben is going through.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, that's the right key.
Well.
Wait, hold on. Not this one. And I think he might have to swap off Sig because we're playing Moira and Winston. Two beam characters. Win that fight, that's insane. Swinging. Get down, Winston. Oh my god. I can't believe he got up so far. Oh. But we have Sigma. Oh, don't sleep.
No. Dang it.
Winston's on the back line. Probably going after the Widowmaker. Yeah, charge the black hole.
Dang it.
Ah, not a good trade. They nano? Just get ult charge, Ben. I thought he was gonna play till death and get ult charge. No, he decided that death was better option. I think he ults here and gets off Widowmaker.
The payload stopped. Get it moving.
I will say, I can't believe they're not playing Reaper, because Reaper's not the greatest character in the game, But he's a hard Winston player.
No one can
I would
hide
love to
from
force
my
this Winston
sight.
off Winston. Next we're also playing. Yeah, that. No. They're all dropping. We have Bob, we have Window, Storm, Widowmaker, and they're gonna stagger the crap out of them.
Ooh, they have a minute.
That's not good. That's
That's-
not good.
Remaining.
Well, we have a support ult,
We do.
and we're going
Juno?
Winston.
Oh, Winston.
The payload is not in motion.
Props to Winston. Because he can't absorb beams, so he wants to play Winston for the bubble, maybe? Now, I will have you know that Baldwin also cut it close here.
Let them up.
Okay, there we go.
But we're gonna lose Drew! Bob is primal. Good play by Bob. Also good play by Winston getting
Click up.
Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Ooh. Go. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Woo! Not too much time to spare. It's gonna be close.
It is.
It's really gonna be close.
This is the last, like, point.
The last actual point they're gonna get with time on it. I would love for them to get this close. That way they can have 3 minutes going into this last. Do I have them? Maybe not. Get back to the zone. Frank. Frank. Get out of there. Oh, easy. Nope. Oh! Hold on. That's so bad though. I mean, that's a huge nano miss. What's my echo here? Oh yeah, because they don't have long range characters. Hold on. We have Primal, we have Pulse Bomb, we have Satellite, which is Jupiter. Yeah. Probably just try to get up there, just so that way we can. Nope, I'm on dead, but if we got Satellite. Oh! You know what? I guess it's good it didn't waste Primal, but man, I kind of want that it happened. The problem is John Bride died almost immediately.
Why has the payload stopped?
60 seconds remaining.
Come
A
on,
minute to
Manchester.
go.
We're gonna have to see some ult drops here. Like, they have Primal and Moira ult again. We have no support ult. That might be our undoing. I don't want it to be. Now that one's bad, it's so deep. Wanting to die. Wanting to use Primal. Get Genji here. Good, good! No Ana either. The Moira ult's gonna be insane. Oh, they're trading.
30 seconds.
Okay, he dies, he dies. He did that on purpose. Now, hopefully, Ben can just get a copy. Oh my gosh. Come on, Manchester.
Come on. Right.
They can touch, but that's about all they can do is touch. We have a support. They do not.
The payload is
Go on, get this guy. Oh my gosh! I thought they didn't touch. I was like furious. Okay, he finally pops Primal, and we don't lose our Fury though. Gone. Genji gone. I think it's just Frank. Unless Ben can make it back in time, which I don't think.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, unfortunately, that is a loss for Manchester in the playoffs, which means that is their season. That sucks. I mean, that really sucks. They just got wrecked in the whole economy. I think that's what happened. And, like, every team fight, it looked like a support would die first. And that, like, That's just what it looked like to me. It just kind of looked like that supports would get picked off first. Like John Braun died first, and that last one where he popped the ult, and they just weren't able to get any successful picks that makes it even. Do you have any closing comments?
It was a really good like game to watch. It's like they kept like pushing and kept fighting. Like they were very close, one another.
Do you want to get one of the varsity here for an interview, or do we do that on our... Okay. Well, then we'll call it here. That is the end of the NACE Overwatch season for Manchester. So, talk to y'all later.